The more I see of the Kung Flu, the more all of this reeks of deep state propaganda that for some reason the president is going along with. Fact. Various iterations of the flu have been with us forever. This shit always originates in third world shitholes where people live in the same space and sleep with their chickens and other livestock. Everybody is being advised to practice good hygiene. Well, if these Chinese peasants are sleeping with their goats and their chickens, why don't these hand sanitizer hoarding dipshits go teach these peasants about basic farming? There is where the threat begins. A whole nation of people who live like and live with pigs, hence the swine flu of 2009. No flu has ever started in the United States because we don't live with pigs. With a few notable exceptions, the current epidemic is more fear-mongering and media bullshit than it is an actual threat. Yesterday I spoke with Stony Stone, who has a friend in the hospital under quarantine. Not because he has the flu, but because he has some of the symptoms. Tests take 10 days, and apparently he's being involuntarily held in isolation until tests come back negative. If everyone who had a runny nose or a cough were to be involuntarily quarantined until they are proven to not be infected, we might as well give up right now. There is a cure for this shit that is 100% effective. It is hydroxychloroquine, and another common drug used for decades to treat malaria. So what the fuck is all the billions spent on this shit for? We have the cure. If you catch this shit, just take a fucking pill. It's not brain surgery. We don't have to be going through all this nonsense unless it is something else behind the bullshit.
Hello.
What's going on, brother?
Harvey Weinstein tested positive for coronavirus in New York State prison.
Of course.
I know. I just heads up. There it is. What are you doing?
The coronavirus, my ass.
Hillary next.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's real, bro. Don't bet your ass it ain't. I got a buddy in the hospital with it.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a friend, a real good 30-year friend that's in the hospital.
With that shit?
Yeah, coronavirus. Under quarantine right now. It's real. I mean, it does exist. I mean, it's like saying that the mass shooting don't happen, people don't die.
Yeah, I understand it's real, but how much of a threat?
It's spreading fast. We went from 3 cases to 30 something. Yep, my buddy's in there right now. Actually, hold on. Let's call him. How about that?
Okay, sounds good to me.
Mark, you there? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Mark, this is my buddy Dave. He was in Jersey. Now he's in, North Carolina. He just moved.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
You don't think this virus is real?
He doesn't think that this virus is real.
He knows it exists, but he don't quite believe. He does research with me. I've been researching with him. Dave's Net for Truth. I told you about my buddy.
Right.
This is him. Dave, this is Mark. Mark, this is Dave. Where you at, Mark?
I'm in Rockford, Illinois.
Where you at? What location?
I'm at Rockford Memorial Hospital in the isolation ward.
Damn, how'd you get that?
What, Dave?
I hear you.
How'd you get it, Mark?
What's that?
How did you get that?
Well, evidently I caught it from just contact from somebody else in Walmart.
Wow.
I haven't been around anybody that's been out of the country or anything like that.
But your buddy with the semi.
Yep.
Driver.
Except I saw one friend of mine that lives south of town here, and he's also in the hospital.
So what can you tell us about the symptoms? If you don't mind, we might use some of this for a cast. Is that fine?
Well, that's fine. The symptoms a lot.
Your symptoms.
they mimic the common cold quite a bit, but for me, mine started in my throat. It felt like I had sandpaper in my throat. A little bit of a runny nose, and then it started in where I couldn't catch any air. And then when I couldn't catch any air, because I've had a heart attack before, I called my doctor, and that's when he told me to go to the emergency room.
So they tested
and
you? You did a blood test?
Yes, I had the full test. One part of the test comes back in, I believe it's 2 or 3 days, and then the second part of the test doesn't come back for like 10 days.
Wow. So how long are they going to keep you in?
Until they get the result back stating that it's a negative test.
Well, they got the cure for this shit, right?
Yeah, it's called vitamin C.
Yeah, it's a malaria drug. I forget the name of it, but Trump announced it the other day. They're fast-tracking it through the FDA to get it approved for use in the coronavirus.
Well, you are on the phone right now, Dave. You're on the phone with a guy that's quarantined.
I know. I hear you.
So if you got questions to ask him so he can answer them.
Well, I understand there's a blood test for it, but I didn't know it took 10 days to come back. I mean,
there's two separate tests. They draw blood one time, but then they divide it into 2 separate tests.
Did you get swabbed, Mark?
Yes.
How'd that?
Both blood tests and both sides of my nose.
How did that test come back?
That hasn't come back yet.
Oh, that's the one you're waiting on. So the blood came back faster?
I haven't got any tests back yet.
So how the hell are you in quarantine? They don't even know you got the shit. Could be you just...
That's why I'm in isolation.
Shit, I have a runny nose.
That's why I'm...
they ain't quarantine me. They ain't telling me I ain't got that shit. I mean...
Would you rather have somebody in quarantine that doesn't have it and find out that he doesn't have it, or would you rather have somebody in quarantine that does have it and think that he doesn't and run around and give it to everybody?
Well, shit, they can include everybody with a runny nose and put him in quarantine and wait 10 days before you let him loose and say he ain't got it. Meanwhile, he's in quarantine with every other sick person, and he's going to get it while he's in there.
My buddy Joe, that was in another city, a little ways from me now, is messed up, dude.
Wow.
He's on life support.
Damn. How old is he?
There's a respirator right outside my room.
Yeah, respirator, that's what I meant. He's a year younger than me, so he's 46.
And he's on life support?
No, respirator.
Oh, that's shit. If you can't breathe for yourself, you're on life support. If you got a respirator.
Not life support, respirator.
You mean an inhalation?
No, pumps air into your face.
There is one of those machines sitting outside my door.
Okay,
so how do you feel compared to the way you went in?
I think I do feel a little bit better.
Yeah.
Just if anything, it hurts just to lay here, because I'm not allowed to get up and walk like the hallways or or anything like that. You just have to stay in your room.
Right. Have they let anybody in to see you now?
No. There's no one allowed in the hospital whatsoever.
That's
Crazy.
yeah, that's
Other than employees.
How they doing with their masks?
I've got one.
Yeah, but how are the nurses and stuff?
They got a shipment in yesterday, but the day that I arrived down in the emergency room, she was having to take off her protective gear, hang it on the back of the door, go outside the room, and when she wanted to come back in, stick her arm back in, grab it, put it back on, and then come back into the room.
oh Jesus.
They're that low.
That's
Well,
Because there was that shy on supplies.
well, we're praying for you. I am anyway, and
I sure appreciate it. Thank you.
I just don't know. And just keep me informed no matter what. I want to know the test results. I'm
I
staying
will.
in, and I pulled my ventilator mask out today, so we're just chilling.
Right.
We're not even trying. But anyway, I just wanted to check on you. My buddy was curious too. He's kind of along the lines of not thinking that it is as bad as it is, but it is when you know people that have it.
It is. Believe me.
Home.
Yes. And it's even scarier when you do have it.
Right, exactly. How many cases they got up there, they say?
They've got 3 that they're watching.
They got any confirmed up there?
That I don't know. They won't tell me that information.
Well, I'm sure they won't. But if you find out, keep it covert and let me know.
Oh, I will.
Yeah, because we're just covering this shit as much as we can.
Right. Right.
You know, just people need to be aware that this is a bad dude, and this is only phase 1. The second phase ain't even hit yet.
Oh, I know.
They're talking about it now.
God forbid the third.
Yep.
hold on a
It
second.
just keeps on rolling.
Sorry.
Did he hang up?
I had to answer a call. I'm sorry.
Oh.
All right. Well, no big deal. All righty. Talk to me later. Call me later, Mark.
All right, Mark,
Alrighty.
you
All
take
right, brother.
you take care of yourself. Mark. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right, bro. So there you go.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the thing is for real. I mean, like any other flu,
It's for real.
any other thing, but I don't think it's all it's cracked up to be.
It ain't, dude, not yet. But if it keeps going and we don't stay in our house and quarantine, stay away for a minute, let it pass, it could get worse fast.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of this. It ain't, does it exist? Yes, it exists. Is it killing people? Yep. Is it killing people like they say it's killing people? Or, maybe not.
This is Dave from Net4Truth USA, Inglorious Patriots. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing this video. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your calls of encouragement. And most of all, thank you for your support. Please subscribe to our backup channels. Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot channel, BitChute.com/net4TruthUSA, and drop.space/@Net4TruthUSA. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears, Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/net4truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.